that drill. Yeah, yeah, champion, huh? Yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team, 6 rings. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in them. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now pouring them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, yeah, champion, huh? Yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, gotta
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other. The tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Fielded in the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 29, Murray, incomplete to Zach Ertz. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
On second down, it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to remove it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And they'll take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 13 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Fine work by the some more defense to help bring up fourth down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
They'll try to pick it up with Cohen. That's good. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there. Relied on the big guys up front and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
McMillan on the tackle.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
And 7 at the Ravens' 11-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard. Has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Texans have taken the early lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Point after by Lambo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and...
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Flush to his right. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, Murray looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
And 4 yards to go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And he connects with Ertz. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Stepping up, he'll try and run.
It's becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
7-yard line.
And now Murray's going to set up the throw. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A heck of an effort there on the scramble. Leaves him with just 3rd and a yard. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. To throw is Murray. His throw caught right around the 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. Shotgun now from Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And hit again. Touchdown, Baltimore. Jonathan Taylor hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Kick is good.
And he puts it through.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Herbert has it knocked free. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Murray. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. 1st down, Murray buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray caught by the tight end Ertz. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray flush to his right. Murray fighting, lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long.
From the gun, Murray. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On now is Kai Forbath to try the field goal. This one from 35 yards away. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. And it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. This is intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
First down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Aaron Donald racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him not get through.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He just tells us before every game.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. John Simon. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, Herbert quickly into the hands of Robinson. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On the ground, Kamara. A spin. And some room to maneuver. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It was Troy Hill that time in on the tackle.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
That's caught by Waller out left side. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. The second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Houston Texans. 1st and 10.
We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And Robinson with a big catch. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Robinson. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans can take the lead with an extra point. And this puts them on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Makes the score Texans 14, Ravens 13. Josh Lambo is set to kick off.
And Lambo now after the touch.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
A throw on a quick slant, going to be complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble in the end zone over the top.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 41-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Raven 1st down.
Now Murray off play action. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Chris Jones in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Sliding out of the pocket. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting. And even better execution. Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Big kick right there. There's still time left for a final drive. Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Jakeem Grant now to return. Brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Return. The Texans take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Herbert. That is caught by Cohen. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. Herbert now to throw. And he completes it to Cohen. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it second down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Herbert. As he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for Jakeem Grant. Incomplete. Brings up third.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Herbert. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Tariq Cohen with 3 seconds remaining. And the Texans have retaken the lead.
Josh Lambo.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of...
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky. To get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Houston, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. I got a crowd wrapping around us. Hey, mama, crowd got a thou in the balcony. Nah, 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 I don't hear no clown talking foul on me. Won't shoot me down, send the cavalry. It been a while since I had time for me. Won't you get down? Like my style, don't ya? Nights like this, I wish I was with ya. On my turf, roll out the Henry rocks. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a 4-seater. Made a yank straight out the wood, I'm Derek Jeter. Major leaguer, no fatigue. We don't get no handout, we don't get no Magarinas. Never gon' throw your back out, tryna work, you need a breather. I need a break. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down. Tell me who you talking to. Roll up that Sinatra, fly la mama to the moon.